right, hello everybody, and welcome to After Further Review. I am your host, Steve Tower, and tonight we are doing our pre-play of the big game coming up this Sunday, and we are using the enhanced set for the 2023 pro season for Fast Drive Football. There are links down below to the site if you have not picked this up for yourself. It is a free game. All the seasons that are available are for free. However, it is considered charity wear by the designer Al Wilson. So if you like what you see and you end up picking up the game and printing it out for yourself, he asks that you make a donation to your charity of choice. So here we go. A rematch from 5 years ago. Between San Francisco and Kansas City. Let's take a close-up look here at our teams. A couple of qualities that we will be on the lookout for here tonight for the San Francisco offense. They are semi-inefficient. So if it is a close game as we get down near the end of the game or end of the half, that could come into play. And also we have a couple of pretty good defenses here. There are no negative qualities on defense. And actually, in fact, the semi-inefficient is the only negative quality that we have between these two teams. So with that out of the way, let's get some football action going here, and welcome to everyone who is joining me live. A big shout out to our newest AFR member, Jason Marks. Thank you for becoming an AFR member. Really appreciate the support. We also have Dale Buckingham has joined us here. Let's see, Cross, Brian Hoxie, Mr. Bassman, Philip Reynolds is here, and the man, the myth, the legend himself, Al Wilson, joining us in the chat room. So welcome, everybody. Hope that you are well, and thank you so much for joining me here tonight. Let's see how we do. First, we will have the coin toss. And for tonight's game, Kansas City is considered the home team for this event. So anytime we have a roll come up that we need to flip a coin or have a 50-50 chance, the dot will be for Kansas City and the blank will be for San Francisco. So first we will see which team is going to get the opening kickoff. And it's going to be Kansas City who gets the opening kickoff. So there we go. And we are underway. A Lions fan in the chat, Philip Reynolds saying "Go Lions." I am kind of bummed that the Lions didn't make it. I along with a lot of people, I think was hoping. Well, except for people in California, were hoping for a Lions to get in there. So, all right. So the kickoff. 51 will just be the receiving team takes over in average field position. All right, so here we go. Kansas City offense out on the field. Let's see what happens. Oh, and it's triples, which I think means that we will go to our unusual result right off the bat. They are not in poor field position, so we're going to go to unusual result B. Let's see. So we'll re-roll the black and the white die. Oh, and it's 66. Oh my gosh. We're going to roll again on table C. A super unusual result right here on the first drive of the game. Let's see. 35. Oh my gosh. Field goal is blocked and returned by the defense for a touchdown. This is going to take 2 ticks off the clock, and it is going to end with San Francisco getting a defensive touchdown to take the lead. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Their extra point, anything but a 66. It is good. And San Francisco is going to jump out on top. 7-0. Holy moly. Right out of the gate. A field goal block for a touchdown. That is how the big game starts for us here tonight. All right. So the ensuing kickoff, oh goodness, it's a 13, and it's going to be a fumble on the kickoff return. So we will roll here on the fumble chart. Oh my goodness. Kicking team is going to pick up the loose ball. We're going to roll the D6 again, and if it's an odd, it's going to be returned for a touchdown. But the worst thing that's going to happen is San Francisco is going to have the ball in great field position, and it's even. So Kansas City is off to a rough start. So a fumble on the kickoff, and it will be San Francisco ball. So their offense will be out on the field for the first time, and with a 7-0 lead. So defense and special teams doing their work so far for the 49ers. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. 1, 3, 4. They are not in poor field position. It is not an inept defense, so they are going to have a field goal attempt. This is only going to take 1 tick off the clock. Let's see. So Jake Moody comes out to get the field goal. And it is up and good. And San Francisco on top, 10-0. My goodness. And the Chiefs wondering... They're wondering, what time does the game start? So this will be just a regular return. So they'll start in average field position. All right, so their offense out in the field for the second time. Let's see, 1-1-2, punishing defense, no. Not a soft defense, so they're going to have to punt. And it is going to be a quick 3 and out. Let's see, 35 on the punt, and San Francisco will take over in average field position. Oh boy. Yes, we're still on the lookout for our first Taylor Swift sighting. Nothing yet. Let's see. So San Francisco offense on the field. Let's see. They are, yes, indeed, they are a dynamic offense. So offense moves into great field position. So it'll be 1 tick coming off the clock, and we will re-roll, but now they will be in great field position. So matriculating up the field, let's see, 2-2-4, aggressive defense. Kansas City does not have aggressive defense. However, they are disciplined. Let's see. Oh, so all that is going to end in just a punt. So 2 more ticks will come off the clock. And unfortunately, San Francisco cannot take advantage of that long drive. And they will have to punt. Let's see. 21 is going to pin Kansas City deep in their own territory. So they will start in poor field position. Let's see. As the Thespian series joins us in the chat room, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, Fast Drive Football, very, very, as you can imagine, quick playing game, and a whole lot of fun to do. And I believe now that every pro season is available. Not in the enhanced format. The enhanced format is done up through 1980, as well as the last 2 seasons. But yeah, every pro season is available, as well as some other leagues are in there. A couple of XFL seasons, the USFL. So a lot of fun in there. All right, Kansas City pinned deep here. Let's see, 156. They are in poor field position, so they will end up having to punt. This will take 3 ticks off the clock, and we are under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. A first quarter that Kansas City is going to try to quickly put behind them. Let's see, 64 on the punt. And San Francisco is going to get a exciting return, and they will be in great field position to start this next drive. All right, so a minute and a half left on the clock, and this will take us into the second quarter. Not a dull offense. This is going to end with a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown pass, but this will take us into the second quarter. So 6 is going to take 4 ticks off the clock. So we'll be 2 ticks into the second quarter. And it will start off with a touchdown. And we'll use our finder columns. Let's see who got that touchdown. And it's going to be Christian McCaffrey, of course. Who else? So a touchdown to McCaffrey. And here comes the extra point. The extra point is up and good. And San Francisco, a commanding 17-0 lead here early in the second quarter. Here is the kickoff. I believe a 63 is just going to be average field position. Yes. All right. So Kansas City comes out. Yeah, this is, boy, if you're a San Francisco fan, this is about as much as you could hope for going right. All right, so Mahomes and the Chiefs back out on the field. Let's see what they can do here. Need to get something going before this big game slips away from them. Let's see, 4-4-5, not an erratic offense, not a disciplined defense, so they're going to end up with a field goal attempt. 2 ticks coming off the clock. So with 10 minutes to go, they will bring out Harrison Butker. And let's see, he is a very good field goal kicker. So anything but a 65 or a 66. And it is up and good. So they get on the board. It is 17-3. The ensuing kickoff will be a touchback. So here come the 49ers back out on the field. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Is it Tony Romo and Nance doing the Super Bowl? Oh, boy. Oh, I might need to start drinking early that day. All right. So 49ers back out on the field with their offense. Let's see. 1-2-6. Not reliable offense, not a meek defense. Let's see, shaky or aggressive, no. So it's just going to be a punt. It'll be a quick 3-and-out for San Francisco. Let's see, the punt will put Kansas City back out on the field in average field position. Yes, the TV. Yeah, there we. I know. For some reason, when John Madden said those silly things, it was endearing. But Tony Romo starting to lose his charm, at least in my household. Let's see. 2-3-6 is the roll. Not a prolific offense. Not porous. So it's going to be another punt. This will take 2 ticks off the clock. Kansas City. Not a whole lot going right for them here in the first half. San Francisco on the return will get into average field position. Let's see. We got 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-2-6 is the roll. Not a secure offense and not a passive defense. That is going to be a fumble. As we go under 5 minutes to play. So a fumble, and let's see what happens. We'll go to the fumble chart. Oh, no, sorry. We do not go to the fumble chart. We go down here to this fumble chart. Let's see. Offense fumbles after moving into scoring position. Opponent will have average field position. So the first turnover of the game. Well, actually, I guess the field goal block would be the first turnover. Kansas City gets the first turnover on a non-special teams play, and they will get the ball. With enough time here to drive down and score. Let's see what they can do. 1-1-5. Not in poor field position. Not undisciplined. Well, they're going to get a field goal attempt right at the end of the half. All right, so Butker comes back out on the field. And that will be up and good. And it will be 17-6 as we head into the locker room. Oh my goodness. So, Kansas City probably happy that it's not a whole lot worse, because everything that could have went wrong pretty much did there in the first half. All right. So, oh, I saw a 28-3 comment in the chat room. Oh, yes, there we go. Whenever I'm feeling sad, I just pull up that game and watch it through. It really is cathartic. All right, so here we go. Second half. And it is going to be San Francisco who will receive the kickoff. And it will be a touchback, so they will start in average field position. All right, here we go. Yes, Kansas City actually probably very thankful that they are only down 17-6. All right, and we're going to start with triples. So that means we're going back to the unusual chart. That is how the first half started. Let's see. So they are not in poor field position, so we will be on unusual result table B. Set the timing die aside. Let's see. And it's 11. Oh my goodness. Punt snap is muffed. Picked up and returned by the defense for a touchdown. How about that? Let's see. And they are going to try to go for 2. So Kansas City gets a defensive score of their own. So a fumble and a KC touchdown. All right. So they're going to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. So we will go to the the 2-point conversion chart here. Let's roll one die. It is a 5. They are not a dull offense. So great play design, 2-point conversion. And suddenly it is 17-14. We've got ourselves a 3-point game. Oh boy, and the crowd is really, really excited for that. Here we go. Here is the ensuing kickoff, and a 66. But neither team has a electric kick returner. So, but San Francisco will get the ball here in great field position. All right, so after the fumble and a defensive score, San Francisco now in a little shaky position, perhaps hoping that they could have gotten some more points in the first half. Let's see what they can do here, how they respond. 1-5-6 is the roll. Not in poor field position. But they are in great field position, so they will get to attempt a field goal. Oh, I forgot to mark off. That took 2. And this one is going to take 3 off the clock. So we'll be under 10 minutes to go in the second. Jake Moody comes out for the field goal. It is up and good. And it is a 6-point game now, 20-14. San Francisco on top, but still a 1-score game. Kansas City will come back out and start in average field position as Robert joins us in the chat room. Welcome, Robert. Happy to have you here. We have had one confirmed Taylor Swift sighting so far. Let's see what happens the rest of the game. And it's going to be triples again. Oh, and I am using a dice tower, so I don't want anyone saying that I'm not rolling the dice correctly. So this is going to be, they're in average field position, so we will go back to table B. Boy, the unusual results table has given and taketh away from both teams. Let's see what happens here. It is going to be a 3-5. Field goal attempt is blocked. Average starting field position for the defense. So Kansas City has yet to score an offensive touchdown. And they are going to have a second field goal blocked, but this one will not be returned. And San Francisco out on the field in average field position. Yes. Thank you, Jason. This is a dice tower from Geek On. I guess I probably should put a link to that in all my videos. But it's if you look for it on Amazon, they have, you can get the dice tower separately from the dice dish, I think it's called, and then there's also a combo package that you can get both of them, and then the dice tower itself comes off and it'll fold up, so it's easy to take on the road and slides right in. And I've been very, very happy with it. And what's also really nice is because of the material it's made from, it's very quiet, so it doesn't clank when you roll the dice, which is nice if you happen to be streaming a show. All right, so 49ers back out on the field, still with a 6-point lead. Let's see, not a dull offense. Oh, and that is going to be a touchdown run. And the 49ers strike, and they will make this a 2-point game here at the 6:30 mark. In the third quarter. Let's see who got that rushing touchdown. It's going to be Christian McCaffrey, who has now a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. I'll make a note of that for posterity's sake. Let's see. So they're now up by 12. I did keep my handy-dandy when to go for it. And when you're up by 12, it says to just kick the PAT. All right, so that's what they will do. No, the extra point is up and good. So it is 27-14. San Francisco on top. All right. The kickoff... 22 will just be a average field position for Kansas City. All right, let's see. Did I miss a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay. Kansas City back out on the field. Let's see what they can do. 2, 3, 5. Oh boy, the quarterback scrambles and as hit as he throws, an interception. Oh boy. So Mahomes is not having a good day. This will end this will be the last play of the third quarter. We'll go down here on the interception chart. Receiver catches defender for a touchdown saving tackle. But we will start the fourth with San Francisco, a 2-score lead, and the ball in great field position. All right, let's see. So it was 10 points for the 49ers and then 8 points for Kansas City. They're in the third. All right, here we go. Start of the fourth. Oh, boy. 2-score game, but San Francisco with the ball and a chance to make this a 3-score game. Let's see what they can do. Well, they will take some time off the clock. 5-6-6, not a shaky offense. Oh, they got the decider dot for being a staunch defense, and that saved a touchdown. That would have been probably a dagger if they had gotten that, but instead it is going to be a punt. However, 3 precious ticks come off the clock on that play. All right, here is the punt, and that is going to give Kansas City the ball back in average field position. All right, so here we go. Kansas City really needs a score here. 4-4-5, not an erratic offense. Not a disciplined defense. A field goal attempt. I think, are we too early to go? Well, yeah, because then that'll make it a... Boy, that would still make it just a 2-point... Or it'd still be a 2-point game. But over 10 minutes to go, I guess they will take it, because it's pretty much an automatic. Let's see. 3 ticks come off. 1, 2, 3. Or I guess when it's under 10 minutes to go, I think that they can go for it. Is the yeah, it can be used in the final 7:30 of the game. So yes, we are right at that point. I don't know. Do I have any Chiefs fans in the in the chat room? What do you think? Should they go for it or take the? Because if they get the field goal, it's still a 10-point game. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Alec. Because a field goal really doesn't help them at this point because they still have to get the ball back twice. All right, so they will indeed go for it. So we'll go to the 4th down. Go for it chart. Oh, and it's a 1. Oh, boy. Wow. So ball carrier is stopped well short of the 1st down. A fantastic defensive stop by the San Francisco defense. And they will take over in average field position. And that might have been the game. Oh, boy. All right, so San Francisco with the ball. Let's see what happens here. 2, 3, 4. Not a dull offense. Oh, and this time they do not get the dot for the staunch defense, and that is going to be a touchdown pass, and that is probably the icing on the cake. Let's see. 2 more ticks will come off the clock. That'll leave us with 5 minutes to go. Let's see. Who got that? That was Kyle. Oh boy, Kyle Juzik gets the reception. And the extra point is up and good, and we have ourselves a 20-point game, 34-14, all San Francisco. Oh boy, and they are beginning to celebrate in the Bay Area. Let's see, the kickoff will go into the end zone for a touchback, and Kansas City in dire straits here. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. They are not in poor or great field position. So a punt result, but they will go for it. Let's see. 5. Let's see. Home offense. I guess we'll give them. Well, yeah, the dot was up, so. So that will be a 1st down. So the drive will continue. Let's see. So they will move up into great field position. And now they need to score on this next play. 1 tick will come off regardless of what's rolled. Let's see. Not in poor, not inept defense. A field goal attempt. I feel like they can't go for it again, right? Let's see. Then treat the field goal as a turnover on downs. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so that is going to do it. As 3 ticks will come off the clock. And with just 1 tick left, San Francisco can just get in victory formation. And that will do it. So there we go. Your final from Vegas here in our big game pre-play is San Francisco 34 and Kansas City 14. Wow. So I am not a gambling man, but I would imagine that it's going to be a bit closer than that. Oh boy. And yes, Christian McCaffrey is our MVP of this game with a rushing and a receiving touchdown. So there we go. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, this is Fast Drive Football. Available completely free. There is a link down below, fastdrivefootball.com. And if you like the game, like what you see, please consider donating to your favorite charity. As that's the wishes of the designer to make this a charity-wear game. So that is going to be it for now, guys. I'm really going to try to get on this Sunday to do another football show before the big show gets going. So look for me Sunday morning around 11. Pencil that in. But otherwise, if I don't see you guys before the big game, hope everybody enjoys it. Have a lot of fun. Stay safe. And until next time, I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.